Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me in the How to Craft Network studio today. I hope you're all well. It's nice weather, so I've got a big smile on my face. My name is Toni, and if you enjoy card making, crafting, mindfulness, you can come to this studio and take some inspiration and do as you please. Don't forget to click that subscribe button now. That allows you the notice when we do go live. If you click the bell, it gives you that half an hour notice as well, so you're never going to miss a show. That's if you want to. And click that subscribe button as well, obviously, because that allows us to get a wider reach, and it allows you as well to see lots of other crafters, because what it does is YouTube is so cool in the sense that if you like one thing, it will recommend other things to you as well from other fabulous people who want to stand here and maybe inspire you like me. Lots. Then there are lots and lots. So let's say hello to everybody. Hi, Anne, Enid, Linda. Hi, Valerie. Amanda, Nola, Karen. Hi, David. Sandra, what's it? Stephanie, Liz. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Doreen, Gillian, Jill, Sue, and it goes on and on and on. Are we all okay then? Hopefully you're all okay. So today we are going to be playing with the fabulous washi tape, and I haven't put it down, and neither has my son. All weekend we must have made 30 cards for school friends, and they're all over the unit. I think I've got 4 on my desk. Tim's got 2 on his desk as well. The staff have got a few dotted around. He's popped some inside picture frames. So I've been cutting and cutting and cutting. And the ones that I had cut ready for TV on Tuesday, he's used those as well. So I've been cutting all afternoon, catching up. So I'm in studio today, obviously, and then tomorrow at 3 again, and then Claire's in on Thursday, which is super cool. So Claire's a little bit different to myself, a little bit edgier, a little bit clean and fresh. So maybe you like her style. She's with us on Thursday at 1 o'clock, and then you've got me again on the Friday. So a couple of things to tell you about. I'm back on TV on Tuesday for a 4-day deal. Now, if you didn't get the washi tape and you are waiting for Create and Craft to see what their savings are going to be, that's absolutely brilliant. It's a 4-day deal on Tuesday, so don't forget to go and click that record button. And if you have already got your washi tape, that's also amazing. You can come and get some inspiration, because I've been doing demos all day today and been doing lots of different shaped cards and how to get the most out of this sort of cool concept. Now, concept which has got cute animals, so Romeo, Edith and Henrietta, and we've also got some lovely sentiments too. So I will go through it all on Tuesday. If you did miss our live launch here in the How to Craft Network, it was only on Friday, so all you need to do is go back and watch it and see what you think, and let me know if you'd like to. But I am going to do an example of how it works today as well as make a couple of cards, because I've got a couple prepped. So everybody's okay. Hopefully. I've just eaten a pear and now it's stuck in my tooth. Hey, what are we like? So is everybody okay? Restrictions lifted? Face mask? Yes, no? Hugging? Yes, no? Let me know. I'm still wearing my mask and I'm not hugging. Yet. Soon though, hopefully. So let's be creative. So in today's studio, I'm going to use Romeo and Henrietta. We used Romeo in the last one, didn't we, actually? We'll see. So let's show you how the concept works. So if you are tuning in for the first time today, welcome to the channel. It's lovely to have you here. We have some rolls of fabulous washi tape where you can get the 3 designs. So you get Henrietta, which you can just see a little face there. We have Edith the elephant, and we have Romeo the rabbit somewhere on here, and I'll show you. And then we have 3 of our fabulous tab rolls. And it's brilliant in the sense that the die goes straight over and cuts them all in one pass. Now, I know a lot of you have bought these. I'm super excited about these as well. And I have seen some of your makes. Keep them coming. It's lovely to see. So let's do Henrietta first, and let's make a pretty card with Henrietta. So in live studio, when we went live, I had an opportunity to show you how the concept works and make a quick card. But I want to show you today that if you mix it in with all of your lovely dies that you've got in your stash, they'll look incredible. So you have all the elements there to make a pretty card just with what's on the washi tape. But if you team it up with your matte and layer dies, your flower dies, your stencils, they look super, super cool. And that's what we're going to do today. Face mask, but no hugging for me. Yep. Nobody to hug yet? Oh, Michaela, I'll give you a hug when it's time, when I'm ready. So let's grab our plates and show you how this fabulous concept works. So I'm just going to grab some white cardstock. Now, the washi tape is not sticky on the back, okay? This allows you to be able to create stickers too. So you can see here it's got like a self-adhesive back on here. So all you need to do is to peel the backing off, pop it on your card, run it through your die cut machine with your plate, and it'll cut all of the elements out. However, if you want to create stickers for journaling, kids, I know they're probably all over wardrobes and things like that, the were as I was a kid, and stick them on things, then you just run it through as this, and then you can create your own pretty stickers. Okay, so let's grab our die. So we have Henrietta here, and you can see it's two, it doesn't look like it's two dies, but it definitely is two dies. And the reason why we chopped the plate in half is because I didn't want to exclude anybody who has a snap or a spellbinders machine, because they're incredible machines. So as you can see, it's too large. It is actually A4 in length. There we go. So you can see I've just taken then sort of halved it in the centre, so then nobody gets left out, okay? So run them through as individuals though. I would not take the risk of running them over. Okay, you can put your washi down as an A4, as a full strip on a piece of A4 card, but run the die through as separates, okay? Right, so when you take your washi tape like so, you can see, you've all seen, a lot of you have seen, it's got all of those beautiful designs on there. And then when you grab your die, you can see this one fits over the base here, like so. So I can see that there. Okay, and then I've got this part here. So I'm just going to trim away around there because that's the bit for that die. So that's for that die. And then I know that this one is the next one because it's just where the wreath is. Okay, you can get, let me just, 140 cards out of a roll of washi. It's a 10-metre roll. It's 4-inch wide. And as you can see, me and my son have been going hell for leather with these, and absolutely loads left, going to last a lifetime. So let's set that aside. So let's just move this out of the way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So they come with a sticky back. It's really easy to peel off. Now she says that, and then you watch when I come to show you now, I'll not get the back off. But basically they've just got like a sticky back on, I'll just show. And then all you do is you go to the corner and you peel away. If you, like when I was doing it on air, I was really conscious that, you know, the stress of being on air, I might not be able to get the back off. There are some hints and tips over in our Eureka fan page too. So Paul's got a great tip for people who maybe don't have nails to get it off, but it is really, really easy, okay? Don't put yourself under stress. It's like, it's not like a sticker, if that makes sense. It's more like grease-proofy paper type style. So I'm just going to pop this on here onto this white cardstock here. I'm just going to push it down. If you get any lumps and bumps, just peel it back and reposition. And then I'm just going to pull this back away. Whilst I'm pulling it away, just push it down. And there we have one. And then I'm just going to grab another piece of white cardstock. Oh, Karen, your grandkids are going to have so much fun with these. I think you're a bit precious about Henrietta though, Karen. Are you sure you want to let them play? I know what some of you lot are like. But you can get a lot of cards, so, you know, don't worry about it. I'll just pop this one down here. And then we have two. And see that there? So you have sort of the wreath there. You have foliage for the centres of, to go around the wreath if you want to. You've got your hippo, you've got your glass jar, you've got words. You've got a backdrop here if you want to do some decoration in a backdrop. We've got sentiments, we've got a cart if you want to sit the family on the cart, and we've also got some floral embellishments to sort of decorate. So you are literally good to go. So let's show you how it goes on the die cutting machine. So let's pop them on here. Now I only actually need Henrietta for this demo, but I thought, you know, I'll just run them through because I am certain when I pick Tom up from school, he's going to say to me, I missed somebody out. and he's going to want me to do some more. So as you can see, on this washi tape, we haven't done a 1mm border, we've done a 1/2mm border. Now we are looking at maybe doing some ones without borders. I haven't decided as of yet, but these have got like a 1/2mm border, okay? So you have got that little bit of room for error, but I do think, you know, I think we would get away with not having a border on these. They are that pretty. So sorry, I'm just going to lean over. Just sorry for the headshot. Get that outline on. Make sure it's round, those butterflies. What I have found is, you know, when you sometimes run it through your die cutting machine, it pushes my die a little bit. So I sort of like, ugh, it's so frustrating. So make sure you stick it down really, really good, and then it'll not budge. Let's run this one through. There we go. So I'll run this one through. So 3 animals. I don't know how you're going to decide if you're just getting one. But we're designing some flower ones as well. We've just designed some flower ones. We've designed a Christmas one. It's all good stuff. So let's just take this die. So when you take your die off, you can see all of the embellishments are on your plate. So just take this off carefully. So we have our beautiful wreath on there. We have the lovely leaves. And the great thing about these is we haven't cut any corners to try and save our time. If you look, the leaves and the foliage have even got die cut elements through them as well. You know, so they're not like just an outline die. They are actually cutting out all of those intricate details where we don't want a lot of white. And then here is our lovely Henrietta holding a flower, bless her. And she's even got a little punch out piece there for a little tail. And then our second plate. And then all I do is I take both of my plates and pop them back in our lovely wallet, because that's what the wallet is there for. It's a super thick one to house all of your elements. And the QR code on the back will take you to all the inspiration as well. So we have all of our lovely embellishments here, look. Now, if you put them onto a coloured cardstock, like a pink or a craft coloured cardstock, you get a different colour tone come through. So experiment with the colours. Like Karen was playing with Romeo and she did it on cream coloured cardstock and it just softened Romeo, you know, with the sort of oranges and browns. It looked really, really cool. So experiment with what colour you put your elements onto, because it gives it a totally different look. And that's exactly the same for your tabs as well. You know, the tab words, if you do the washi onto black, you get a different look. Washi onto white, you get a different look. So experiment, won't you? Right, so I have all of my lovely embellishments here. Let's just line them out so I can see what I've got going on. Now, I said you could get 2 cards out of each run through, and you probably could, but you will be left over with elements, so you might be able to get 3, but I'm not frugal. I really do go to town with the cards and put on nearly everything, so I'm saying 2, but you might be able to get more. So let's just move all this aside here, just 1 second. So I have all, and this is what I was talking about teaming it up with your die cuts, okay? So these are some pretty penny dies that I absolutely love, some of my favourites. I have a piece of white cardstock here, which is going to go on here. But first of all, before I do anything, I'm going to raise the white on white. So I have a big piece of foam here. I'm just going to stick this behind, and then it'll stop my card from sinking. Could have done with being a little bit bigger, actually. That's a bit tight, isn't it? Anyway, so let's just mount this one onto here, look. So then we've got that raised white piece there. And then we have our two lovely pieces of die cut. So in the collection, I've had, like, Marilyn off our design team said, what's this for? And I said, this is sort of like one of those texture stamps that you have to buy to create texture in the background. It's actually being done for you, so it looks like it's been stamped on the background. Can we see that there? So in Romeo, you get like a text, and in Edith, you get like this squiggle with the dots, okay? So I think I'm going to swap out the text and go with the squiggle and the dots on this one, because I can. But you have something in each one, like Romeo has like a paper background. This one has the sort of squiggle, and then Henrietta has the fabulous sort of script and splats on there. So before I lay anything down, I'm just going to see where I'm going with it. You can see already we've got that lovely texture here and up here. Like so. So you can see we've just got it sort of like as an accent in the background, nothing fancy. And then, let me just check. Right, okay. So let's start putting this together. Once you've got all your embellishments cut, it sort of it just happens, doesn't it? Everything else just flows. So I'll just unblock my glue here. So let's pop our embellishments on here. So you probably could get away with cutting some of this away and saving some of it, but I'm going to go just pop them on. And then we have our fabulous sort of, let's just see if I want it even, like so. Shall we go even or shall we go twisty? Let's go even. So really it's like pop-outs out of a 12 by 12 book, really, isn't it, I suppose? So let's just hold that there. Let's just get some pads for behind the back of here. Oops. So this pink that I picked here is some scrap I had over from our pink top folding note cards, and it works beautifully with Henrietta's rosy pink sheet. So I'm just going to pop this one over here. Push it down like that, so we've got sort of our design coming together nicely there. Just very, very pretty. Now you can, if you want to, you can use the wreath too. Shall we use the wreath as well? Yep, let's do it because we can. I'm going to go flat with this though. But this wreath looks beautiful with a little bit of sparkle. Give that a second to grab. Hold it in place. I haven't popped out all of the pieces in there. Just 1 second. There we go. Nice to see the colour come through. So there we have that. And then I'm going to go for Henrietta on her own. And she's going to sit here. Can we see that there? And I've also die cut some flowers from Pretty Penny stuff. So I haven't popped all the pieces out, but I will now. So they're like skeleton flowers, these. You'll have flower dies and you'll have circular scallops and things in your stash. I'm probably not using anything that you can go and put your hands on now. So I've cut one in pink and one in white, and I'm going to stick one on top of the other. And I've got some white ones on their own. And some pink ones. I think we'll just go white on the others. Question. Is it a new scalloped die, the pink and white? No, sweetheart, it's a Pretty Penny one. It's a Pretty Penny one, and I've just got it to hand for you. It's the one that has this inside, if you're looking on the web, because it won't look like this on the web. 1 second, sorry. It has this lovely heart design in the centre, and it's got several scallops, 3 or 4 scallops that go round, so it stays in the page, if that makes sense. So it's a pretty penny one, is that one. One of my all-time favourites. And this, honestly, Pretty Penny's really come into its own this time for me with this washi, because the dies are so delicate, so beautiful. You've seen these ones here, haven't you, where I did the lovely tags with the Pretty Penny hearts. They've really, it's not something that I would do when I'm putting my collections together, but Pretty Penny designs, 1, they're affordable, and 2, they're really, really delicate, and they've just lent themselves really, really well to this collection. So they've been getting dug out, let me tell you. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create sort of a creeper around. So first of all, I haven't stuck Henrietta yet. I'm just literally playing. I might do a little foot poking out, look. Oh, it's so cool. And then, am I going off Operation Overload? We will see. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. So let's put Henrietta in the centre. And it's good to place your things first before you... I'm just having fun, can you tell? Will you be doing more washi words to go with the die? Is that what it said? Sorry. I think that's what it said. Washi words. We are doing more words, but they're going to be some bigger ones. Some full sentiments where you lay the whole die over. I've just tucked that piece of green in there. And then I'm going to tuck this piece of green coming out from under her bottom. And then, as always, I always have to add a bit of black. I like the black accent. And I'm going to tuck that black accent under here. Give it a grab there. And then I think we pop the hip hooray there with a little bit of tape underneath. I've had some shellac put on my nails, a bit of colour. My gosh, you can tell I've not had it on for a while. More fingers and thumbs. And it's a bit bright, you know, where you choose your colour and then you sort of like see it an hour later and think, my gosh. And then I have a black. I'm just going to pop him down here so it hides that line from my black. So I haven't used a single stamp. Oh, I had to think about that. Have I not? I haven't used a single stamp. Kirsty, don't worry, because it's on telly on Tuesday. I'll just pop that little butterfly on that little, as if his, you know, this butterfly looks beautiful on Henrietta's nose. And then the lovely flowers that I cut extra, the pink and white ones, I just took some of the lovely sort of pink, fresh sort of colours here and pop them in the centre here. So I've got a pink one here and a white one. And then I just dotted my spare ones around. You can't really see them, they're just like a little pretty accent in there. Like so. And then lastly, I'm just going to take some sparkly glitter glue and I'm just going to add some sparkle to the green leaves on here and the butterfly. Just so much fun and so pretty, and I would never be able to paint that anyway, so I'm really chuffed with my pretty card. I really am. Oh, not like me not to put my phone on silent. Let's just show you this pretty card then. That's my second demo. So how pretty is that? I'll hold them both up at the end for a photograph, but I'll just quickly show you that one. Oh, I'll just see if you can see the sparkle too. There we go. You see that lovely sparkle. Fitting for any age, I would say, don't you? It's really pretty. Thank you, Anne. There, I don't have to do much to them. That's a great thing about it. So we'll just set that one aside for now. And let me just grab my container now. You all know how I store mine because I've shown you. Mine are just in the sort of little deflecto cases, but you can pop them in your lunch boxes and things like that. So I'm going to pop those little extra flowers in there as well. You never know, I might need them for TV. Any more pieces? Nope, oh yeah. There we go. Right, so let's move on to our second demo, which is different. There isn't much going on this demo, but I want to show you that if you don't like the building, I love to build. I love building creepers and I love anything with a really good curve, but we're not all the same. I'm going to show you now how, if you like your simple cards, you can create a simple card as well, because they're that cool. They are that cool. Obviously, I'm going to say that. Have you got a cup of tea? Look, don't need black coffee. So let's have a look. Julie's put she prefers a painting and stamping. Yeah, absolutely. We all love our painting and stamping. Doesn't mean we love it any less, I guess. Just nice to do something different, isn't it? And to do animals, yep, in stamp form, brilliant. But if you're not a great colourist, my rabbit might look like, you know, no rabbit. So let's do Romeo. But this time, I've already got Romeo pre-cut, but I wanted to show you something quite pretty here. So I have used our square dies on this one. So this is the one that I'm using here. So the crimp stitching. Okay, so this is showing you that, you know, if you have purchased our products before, they will work. But if you haven't got this one, it's not the end of the world. You'll have a square die in your stash. Go and dig it out. I have a black ink pad here. Just grab some scrap cards. So I'm just going to put a bit of subtle stenciling on this square, on the smaller square. So I've just using my eyes ink pad here. I'm just going to pop this stencil on here. And I like the leaf, so I'm going to try and get the leaves in there. Now you can tape your stencils down. Take your time with your projects. Now just put it on an angle there, because that's the piece I would like in my card. So I've got a black ink pad here, and if you have got the eyes ink, it is, I think it is, yeah, it's just the black one, it's the dye-based one. I'm just taking off the excess because I want it to be like a soft black. I'll just pop it in and I'm just going to stencil through very lightly. And this is the Imala Rose. But again, you'll have stencils in your stash. that you can use. Just get rid of the harsh black. I'm just doing a bit of subtle stenciling through. Isn't it nice to try something different and do something different? Really excites me when, you know, can be creative in so many different ways. We even looked at like washi tape where you could colour it yourself as well. But that sort of like defeats the object, I think. We've looked at so many options for you, you know, and this was what we came up with, and I know you all like it, which is brilliant. So there we have our lovely, pretty stencil work on that piece there. So all I'm going to do now is, let's just tidy the station, is I'm just going to grab some foam tape, just going to pop some 3D tape behind here, pop a big pad behind this stenciled square. Now the square is the cinched one I've just shown you there. The Imala ballet dancers, are they out of stock, Tracy? I think they're in stock. Are they not showing on the website, Tracy? So what I'm doing is I'm just taking that sticky back off there and I'm just popping this lovely, lovely stencil detail into the centre of this square with the sort of cinch around. So very carefully try and get it as lined up as good as I can. There we go. So we're good to go with that. And then I have a 6x6 card blank, so we're going square this time. And I have a piece of our wood paper from one of our paper collections, because you know in every paper collection we always have wood panelling in different colours. I'm just going to go flat here. And I'm not doing a matte and layer today. So Kirsty's saying, is there many of the surprise boxes to be dispatched? Yes, there is. The girls are still working through them today, so please don't worry. You haven't been forgotten about. Yeah, we're getting them out. So, and then I have my beautiful sort of 3D, can we see that there? So we're going for a really pretty grayscale card. They're not on the web. Let me check. Check it the web in an hour, Tracy. If they're not there, it means we haven't got it. And I will speak to Carly, see what our plans are for it. Stick this in the centre. Because if we have it, I will load it back on. It might have just dropped out of stock in error. So there we have our pretty card coming together. Hopefully that is straight. Doesn't look too straight on air. And then this time we have Romeo. And I've used, I have got the black and white tab from Edith, because you can mix it up. I have the words from the grey, the stone coloured tab. So thank you for thinking of me, sweet friend. And I have the grayscale blue foliage from Romeo. Okay, so we're going for a really like tone on tone card here. Right, so let's think about this. So I've got Romeo here. Let's pop him in some form of embellishment. So very simple card, this one, guys. I'm just going to raise him up a little bit. And then you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, how many layers? I'm just going to try and get him all in one here. So let's go for it. So I'm going to glue the blue pieces down. I'm going to pad Romeo. Romeo's getting padded off to the side. Just twisting around a little bit. I'm popping this black on here just to break it up a little bit. You can bend his ear forward, look. And then I've got thinking of you. I'm not going to go, well, I'll try and get that glue that seeped out in between. Although it does dry clear. And then we have a blue butterfly, which is in keeping with the theme. I'll pop it up in this little corner just to create a little bit of balance. And we're going to leave Romeo as he is. Let's stand these pretty cards up. So Romeo and Henrietta are now best buds. Well, step out, hopefully that'll stay up. So it shows you that they work equally as well on square as they do folding note cards like I always do. So I hope you like that one. I don't think the true colour of Romeo's coming through, but we do a lovely picture at the end, so stay tuned for the fantastic picture. So I hope you've liked those two really quick demos. So easy to create. Just cut lots out, pop them in those tubs and just have fun with them. These are going to be making a lot of appearances, I think. TV absolutely love them. They loved them. Couldn't believe it when they saw them. So when we do the flowers, we're doing some poppies. We're doing some wisteria type style ones, very wild and free ones. So they're going to look really cool around some other stuff that we're creating, and they're going to be available for our birthday over on Create and Craft in August. So get ready for those. So I will leave you be. Have a lovely evening. Stay safe, stay cozy, whatever you're doing, irrespective of all the rules and regulations. We still need to be careful. So please look after yourselves, and I will see you all tomorrow at 3 o'clock for some more inspiration using this fabulous washi and a great concept. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye.